Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of God, the most kind, the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is part of divine grace that we see in the West emergence of Muslim academic institutions of higher learning like Bayan, which provides a platform for those who would like to pursue religious studies as an academic career, for those who would like to become chaplains, for educators, for those who are well-qualified imams in well-established Islamic centers, but they would like to broaden their horizon and get a better understanding of the academic treatment of religions in the West. They would like to understand better different religious traditions, and also they want to understand the different expressions of Islam that manifest itself, whether in Sunni Islam or Shia Islam, Sufi tendencies, to get a better appreciation and as a result be able to mitigate the differences or build bridges of understanding and reconciliation and minimize this phenomena that we see around the world of sectarianism. And then there are those who are well established in their own professional life, like Ridvan, but they would like to pursue Islamic studies with a more nuanced and a sophisticated understanding, with a critical insight. They also would like to understand other religious traditions and to get a better appreciation of different expressions of Islam, as I mentioned, whether it is in the form of Sunni Islam, Shia Islam, and so on. And the idea is to be balanced in their understanding and in their approach. And I found this balanced treatment of Ridvan in his master's thesis, in which he explores the hypothesis whether or not there is such a thing as an Islamic state. Is it a factual reality, or is it something that was concocted based upon the different contingencies and exigencies of the time as the Muslim empire was expanding? Ridvan was able to marshal forth academic sources, scholarly sources from both sides of the issue, and he provided the most convincing arguments of both sides, and then he gave his own conclusion that could be sustained by his scholarly work. I also found in Ridvan this eagerness to understand some of the challenges that we are going through in the West in the era of modernity and post-modernity. And finally, there was this keen eagerness in him to understand the different valid expressions of Islam and try to bridge the gap between them and minimize this acrimony and infighting between the various manifestations of Islam. This is an important milestone in your intellectual growth. I wish you all the best, Ridvan, and what you have done is perhaps one of the best ways of the pursuit of knowledge. That is, you are pursuing knowledge solely for the sake of knowledge. There were no other hidden agenda. There was no ulterior motive of looking for a career, because you are well established in your own field of expertise, but you are pursuing knowledge for your own intellectual growth and to be of benefit in promoting cultures of coexistence, cultures of mutual appreciation, and cultures of faith and understanding. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and I am positive you'll be successful in all that you pursue in your future trajectory. I wish you all the best. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Ridvan Uysaler. I just completed Master of Arts degree in Islamic Studies at Bayan. It has been a very tiresome, challenging, but at the same time satisfying experience for me for the last 3 years. Taking a break from Chicago colds, Chicago winters, and spending a week in warm California weather, indulging academic discussions with professors and also fellow brothers and sisters was priceless. I got to know about Bayan 3 years ago when President Jihad Turk came to Chicago. He presented Bayan at Turkish American Cultural Center. I previously had a master's degree in educational leadership, and at the time I was planning to maybe sign up for another program in humanitarian sciences. I like the concept of Bayan, especially with its top-notch professors who are among the best in their fields in the United States, and also Bayan's hybrid academic program, where you get to spend one whole week face-to-face with professors and then complete the rest of studies at home online without interruption, without any interruption to my work. And I immediately decided to sign up for the program during President Jihad Turk's presentation, and I am glad I did. My goal in starting this program was to increase my knowledge in my religion, to get a better understanding of my faith's theological foundations and also its history. Bediüzzaman Said Nursi says the highest purpose of creation and its most important result is faith in Allah, which is Iman Billah, and then the highest rank in humanity is the knowledge of Allah, which is Marifatullah, that comes with faith of Allah, and then the biggest happiness and joy in this life is love of Allah, which is Muhabbatullah, that comes with the knowledge of Allah. And I believe I just accomplished this with my studies at Bayan. I believe Islam is a faith of mind and heart at the same time, and Bayan is acting on this very promise. My thesis was on the concept of Islamic State. Its title was Islamic State, a reality or fiction. In my paper, I studied the relationship between religion and state, and tried to answer the question of how Islamic is the concept of Islamic State. Here I want to extend my gratitude to my thesis advisor, Professor Mawani, and also I want to thank my professors Asifa Qureshi and Sheikh Jihad Brown, who expanded my horizons in Islamic law and Islamic maxims, Islamic ethics. I like Bayan's vision in contemporary issues and also its independence from foreign influence. The diversity in student body and also faculty represents Muslim American society. I am sure Bayan is going to be among the most influential institutions in Islamic studies, not only in the United States but also in the whole Islamic world in the future, inshallah. Here I want to thank President Jihad Turk for starting such a valuable institution, and also I want to thank Dr. Munir Shey and also Brother Caesar in their efforts for running Bayan. I am truly proud of being a Bayan's graduate, and for the rest of my life I will be a friend of Bayan, and I will try to support Bayan in any capacity possible, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.